So here is question 1A, part 1 from the 2016 Chance and Data exam. Here is the question, all about the Olympic Games, and this one's looking at the amount of total number of medals won, and they've looked at 3 different countries. So they've looked at the US, and that's the blue line that we can see in the graph. There's the Great Britain one, which is the red line we can see. And then there's a New Zealand one, which is the green one across the bottom here. So they are asking us in the question to predict how many medals that the US would have won if they had participated in 1980. So when we look at the graph there in 1980 in Russia, we can see that's where there's a gap in the data. And that's because the US didn't actually go to that particular games. And that's what they're asking us to make a prediction for. So here's our graph, just blown up a little bit bigger. And what I want to do is I've just drawn a line there over the top, kind of joining the top peaks of the US data together. Do the same for the bottom, and that just gives me a feel for where the data, what the trend is looking like. And you can see that there's definitely an increasing trend there. So now I'm going to add a trend line going through the middle of those outside and top and bottom lines that I've drawn. So now I'll just strip that away from the graph so I can just see the trend line for the moment. What I want to do now is I want to look at making this prediction, and remember we're predicting for the 1980. And so what I'm going to do is draw a line going up from there, and I'm going to go across to see where it hits my y-axis. And we could see there it hit the y-axis at approximately 108, about 100. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to write a sentence saying I predict the US could have expected to win approximately 100 medals if they had participated in the 1980s. And that is worth a U, which is an achieve level skill. So that would have gained you 1 U for question 1 to get this part correct.